Hello YouTube, and of course all you K-pop lovers, and to be honest, everyone is welcome to watch my channel. I'm not biased. I think everyone is a great person in this world, and it's up to you whether you like music or not, and whether you want to watch me. I don't force anything upon anyone. I'm a very simple person, at least I hope so. But today we're going to be looking at another song which you guys know already from, because hey, you read the title and you know we're going to be looking at TAEMIN again, and why not? This is a song that I didn't even know was from 2017, but it was a song that I wanted to look at. I have heard a lot of things about the choreography being one of the most difficult things to pull off. I really need to watch this video once, and I never did. So today we're going to be looking at that, and we're going to have a look at what the video is about. Do I enjoy it? Do I think some of the elements are good? What is bad? And again, guys, this is really focusing on not the music or TAEMIN skills. We're really focusing how was it filmed? How is the color correction? Is something causing a headache? Is something there that can be improved? Well, guess what? That's what I'm there for. So let's jump into TAEMIN with I Want to Move It, or Move. Before we even start the video, one thing I want to give K-pop videos credit to, and I've only seen this so far with K-pop videos. If anyone else is doing it, please put it in the comments below, but I love how they add timestamps to it just to see when something was filmed. It's a small little recognition. It's only there for like 5-10 seconds. Perfect. That's all I need to see. It's just a nice remembrance to say this was 2017 and now we're in 2020. This is 3 years ago. So let's see how TAEMIN was performing 3 years ago. I kind of like this. Kind of an 80s vibe, 90s vibe. Kind of lost footage vibe. Is this stock footage? This is not stock footage. That's cool. Having TAEMIN in this type of video, they really took their time to film it. That's a nice little add-on. Move. Okay, they even got the title of the song in there. That's kind of cool. ND1 F2222. I'll be honest, I don't think these cameras will have these kind of settings, but that's totally fine because ND1 is, I think, an ND filter. F5.6 is the f-stop. I'm not really sure if that will be really on these type of cameras, but that's small details, you know. They don't even bother me. It's nice that they added something. Wow, the color so far. Okay, before we continue, there's something that already bothers me. For the people who cannot see it, he really has a filter on top of him that softens his face. And I remember 2017 is, I think, the year when I got my first Samsung. And Samsung introduced this filter that looks like it can soften your face, get rid of all the wrinkles, the pimples, everything that people don't like about their face, which I think is a sad thing, kinda. But yeah, TAEMIN has a really good face. I have seen him in interviews, and he has a very stunning face by itself, so I don't understand why they put that filter on top of him. And how do I know they added this filter? Well, his hair also lost a lot of details, and it's a bit of a shame because, like I say, his hair has so much detail that is being lost to the filter. It looks like one piece of hair at the moment. Everything looks united. It looks like a bit of clay, and that's all because of the filter. The filter really makes sure that it softens everything out and gets rid of details. I'm not really sure if I would go with this choice, especially with someone who already has a really good looking face and has great looking hair. I wouldn't play with it too much. I love this. This is so cool. That's amazing. I also like the way they keep on going with the rain pattern. Again, I just want to point this out really quickly. If you look at this scene, look at the amount of detail is in his hair because they didn't soften this. And look at his face. There's so much more going on there because they don't have this filter on top of it. It's a bit of a shame. Like I say, it's a small thing, but it's something that I would personally be bothered with, especially if we filmed something that looked fantastic. Why not just keep him naturally looking instead of very artificial looking? So they did good here. They could have just done it a little bit better in the previous scenes. I just want to stop you guys here. A little bit of fan service. Who wants to take a small bite of TAEMIN? Just put it in the comments below. I'm just curious about how you guys would react to that. I'm not sure why they added this t-shirt to the scene, but why not? I think it is a little bit of fan service. I also want to... Again, do you see how soft his face looks? It's not the nicest. Ooh, that's a very nice contrast. Wow. I heard this is a very hard choreography to pull off, but look at the muscle control, okay? You can just see on his arm. He's really flexing it straight because he's really controlling each muscle in that arm. That's impressive. And I'm not a dancer or anything. I don't do choreography. But when someone is flexing like this on video, it has a purpose. And that's because of the dance itself. One more thing that I quickly point out here is I don't really understand why these 3 chicks are looking away from the camera while this one is looking at the camera. I'm not really sure if I'm getting that. I would have made sure that they all look at the camera or they all look away from the camera, you know, and that we still focus highly on TAEMIN here. I love the contrast of colors. The color palettes are beautiful here. Beautiful. And I love the idea of the rain continuing through all the scenes. Okay, I want to stop you guys here again quickly. Do you see how his hand is perfectly masked over this effect? Why could they not do this with Starboy and The Weeknd? In case you didn't see my review there, have a look. I am really just angry about how they couldn't mask this one item properly, and here they're moving with a very complex moving scene and they couldn't even mask out that properly, but here it's executed correctly. What? SM Town, I love you guys. You guys really have a close eye on detail. You guys know how to make a good video, and I'm not even done with the video yet. You see, without the filter on his face, he has so much more detail in his face, which makes him much more extravagant to look at. So I don't get it why they added that in the beginning scene. So always in the same scene, actually. It always looks so soft. Oh, that's also super cool. Look how they added these cinema bars. I'm not sure if they shot this with an anamorphic lens, but it's beautiful. I like how they're moving from a 16:9 ratio to, I think this is a 10:9 ratio or 12:9. I'm not really sure, but it's nice that they have these contrasts all the time. It's cool. And I love this rough look to it. Oh, and before we go on to the main part of the song, one thing I noticed is that they all have dry hair. And I'm not sure if I would have done with that. I would have made them look a little bit more wet rather than they look like they just got off their chairs and are ready to dance. Just to add on to the same style that TAEMIN is in, because he is completely drowned. Why aren't the other people drowned? Oh, the camera movements. It's everything so flamboyant. Everything is so eccentric. Everything is just moving and everything is so dynamic. It's beautiful, the camera work. Fantastic. Focusing on the details and focusing not only on TAEMIN but also giving the dancers a chance to dance with him. Love the choreography though. Very chill. Very beautiful. TAEMIN always owns his part, I think, which is great. I think it would be great to film with him one time. If I get the chance, I would love it. Transition wise, everything is very simple but beautiful so far. All the dynamic shots, up, down, sidewards, leftwards, rightwards. Oh, check out this transition. Let's see how accurate they do it. Oh. Ooh, let's watch that one more time. You guys know how I love to pause on these kind of transitions and do frame by frame to see how accurate it is, but they do the job for me. Look how accurate that is. Fantastic. That's a bit of fan service going on there for all you people that really love TAEMIN. And I love how they add this effect onto it to basically make it look like not showing all of his body, but kind of hinting it away. It's very well done. Very artistic. A really fun video to watch, I must say. Oh, I love that shot. Again, we're talking about dynamics. When you do filming, it's nice to get different angles, and this was a great shot. Let's go back to it very quickly. This was like shot out of a back window, I would say, from a vehicle, but look how great it looks. It's not showing a lot of information, but it just shows enough of information to know exactly what's happening. We know exactly that this is the group dancing outside. Fantastic. This is beautiful, very dynamic. This is a really beautiful clip. You know, we're still getting that Michael Jackson type of vibe. I heard that's still his inspiration. Really getting it. Beautiful. and that body control is just amazing. Ooh, going back to where we started. Ooh, and it is the title screen. And that's actually amazing. Wow. You know, the more I watch TAEMIN videos, the more I understand why you guys want me to review it, because we're not just watching a music video trying to show off who the character is, who the singer is, who the performance is. We are really just seeing a full video, a full performance, which has so much meaning behind it, and everything is just considered when we're seeing TAEMIN being filmed. And I know this is 3 years ago, so I'm wondering if there's any older videos that I can look at and basically see how it developed. But so far, this is a fantastic video to look at. It's colorful to a certain point. It has these dynamics that are beautiful. The color palettes are just fantastic. The lighting is beautiful. The angles that it's being shot from are fantastic. And the effects and the cuts are so smooth. It's like butter being melted. It's just fantastic. And of course, we do have to talk about one of the issues that I do see is basically that filter. Do not soften out a person who already has a very good looking face, a very good looking attitude, I would say. There is no point for that, you know, it looks very artificial. But of course, if this was the trend, like I already mentioned, the trend from Samsung, fair enough, then let them do it. But I'm happy that they went away from it, and you barely see it with any of their newer videos, especially with Criminal. You just see all the details on his face, and it's beautiful to look at. You're looking at not just a video, you're looking at the details which matter, and that is the beauty of SM Entertainment. They really focus on TAEMIN's beauty, and I noticed that they really take their time on making sure that he looks good. But when it comes to giving a score, now, you know, you guys will think, yo, give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go jump a little bit back, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, and that is purely because they ruined his face on those shots. I think they shouldn't have put those filters on top of it. They should have really just kept their distance from everything and made sure that they make him look fantastic without those silly filters. He already looks great. He is already handsome the way he is. Why change it? And that is something that I would not change, and I need to take a point away from the video, not the song, not from TAEMIN, just for that filter. I don't get why they added it. They should have just left it out. Maybe there was something wrong with the lighting and they had to do it to cover something up, but then I would have just considered, hey, what about we just reshoot a little bit? Let's not mess up a great looking figure. And that is where I'm going to leave it. And like always, if you did enjoy this video, then please hit the like button. I always look forward to your comments as well to say what video I should review next. But for now, I'm very pleased to see how you guys are really being involved in, well, my reviews. It's very fun to see what you guys think about my videos, and it's really fun to see how I can improve. And of course, the recommendations so far are fantastic. It's really just giving me a bit of a guide. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for your time and consideration on watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my review and tearing it apart to a certain point. And of course, if you have any questions or you want me to review any videos in the near future, then please just leave them in the comments below. For the people who are interested, I have a few links down below concerning my Discord where you can find me, a Patreon in case you want to sponsor me, review these videos because I'm getting demonetized non-stop for all my videos. And of course, if you do enjoy my videos, then just hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to make sure that you see my next video on any music video. Actually, I know it's K-pop at the moment. I just really enjoy the videos and you can learn a lot from it. Even I'm learning something from it. So stay tuned and catch you next time. I'm out.